Alright, so we are going to add another weaver to make a 5-strand plate now. I've added some extensions here. We've started off with a 2-weaver 4-strand plate to a 90-degree angle going this way, and then another 90-degree angle going down. That took three turns. 1 turn, 2 turn, and then a 3rd turn to get into our 4-strand plate pattern going in the opposite direction. So now we're going to add another weaver, and I've got this yellow bit of construction paper here, and all I'm going to do basically is just insert this. So I'm going to insert this on my right side, and I'm just going to tuck it underneath here, okay? And if this was actual project, you know, I might want to extend it a little bit. I can always snip it off. Yeah, we'll do that so it stays in its place for the time being. Alright. So now that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strands now, we always want to try to keep it balanced. So I need to work this side, the 3rd strand, and work towards my right. Then when I have 3 over here, I go back the other way. So I'm going to take my fingers, kind of pinch this in place, and then fold this down. This will go behind and over, like so. A couple of weavers will lock the new yellow strand in its place. Now this weaver the green weaver, okay, the pattern's going to change slightly. So I'm going to fold inward, but now I'm going behind the next weaver here. So I'm going to go behind it and then weave in. Okay, so that's the change. We're going behind instead of forward. Okay. Now I'm going to start again on this side, fold in, but now I want to go underneath and then over. Okay. And then the next one, same thing on this side, fold this down, go underneath and over, like so. So now we start to have these little kind of ears, and it widens out as we start to braid, and that's fine. That's what we want, depending on the project. Okay. So this here, fold this way down, go behind and over the top, like so. Like that. And then this one, same thing. I'm going this way, but I'm going behind everything. So, I'll do one more time, or we'll finish this off. Go behind, the top. See, we've just worked in our yellow piece, so that's in there now. It's not going anywhere. So, okay, let's tighten these up a little bit. And so now we've just added in, we started with a 4-strand plate. We made 2 90-degree turns, 1, 2, and then 3 back in to get our weave pattern, and then we just inserted this yellow strip, and now we're working with 5-strand plate. And whereas the 4-strand plate, you're going over the top, this 5th-strand plate, now you're going behind the next weaver. So you're folding in, both get folded inwards. Both get you can see the creases are inward, okay? You fold inward, but now they go underneath their sibling, the one next to it, instead of over. And now for this piece here, I'm going to see if I can ad hoc close this up. Essentially, I'm going to take this here and give this a snip, give this a snip, and basically when you want to close these up, any sort of weaving pattern, you just fold and tuck. And this one doesn't have enough length to it, so I may cheat and use some tape. But then on the back side here, I can fold here, and then I can just tuck this, fold an edge there to give me a point. I can tuck this underneath one of the weavers. Okay. And then this one here, maybe we can hide that. Okay. Same thing, I'm just going to put a little crease in there to give me a tip. And then I can kind of tuck that underneath. Okay. And then this back piece here, that'll tuck there. And I'm just going to tuck that in there like so. And then this last piece here, I can either cut this off, or I can tuck it backwards. It's going to be tucked backwards. And we'll just snip it off. We're done. And there you have it. And then for a finished piece here, I can just clip that. And you essentially have kind of a funky little, either a little door hanger or a Christmas ornament, or I don't know, it looks like a necktie to me. Just a cool little design thing. A bookmark, obviously. It's a nice little bookmark. So those are some weaving patterns. 4-strand, a 2-weaver 4-strand plait, and then we went from a 4-strand plait to a 5-strand checker plait. Okay, with 2 adjacent turns, and then we tucked in we tucked in our ends at the end to give us this nifty little design.